the Arts and Business Awards are really my first big foray into starting from a base design that's completely of my own creation, then following that through. A key inspiration before even getting into trophy design was the tactile and interactive element of design, particularly to do with materials. And certainly in architecture school I was interested in kind of material texture and the residue of process, and process was kind of an important part of that as well. And so the idea was to have a set of moving parts that could be interacted with that I guess I hope reflect the linking and connections you get between arts and business, and the links you have between the many facets of those two spheres. One can be equally creative in both fields. Clearly in the brief this year, connectivity was a clear theme that was important to represent, and for me that linked, it's quite exciting because I think that links with interactivity, and I could really kind of go the whole distance with making an award that's moving and that people can actually move themselves, and play with. But then I think the overall concept of 100 cogs, which was kind of the basis of the design, the idea is that it represents that connectivity and interaction between many components of arts and business, large and small. And so I was kind of hoping to represent that, and that it's kind of all part of one picture rather than two, separate things necessarily. Being chosen to be the 30th Awards Object Artist is a great accolade, and I feel part of an esteemed list of artists. I've seen many of the other awards objects from previous years, some in the flesh, and I think they're beautiful objects and amazingly varied as well. So I think it was quite important to me to add to that variety as well, which is quite, the more years that go by, the harder it is to create something that's different again. So I think that was quite a driving force when I was going through the initial stages of design. So yeah, but I mean, it's yes, an esteemed list that I'm very grateful to be part of.